lines like these. Thank you very much.
Traffic is a global epidemic. US traffic is creating 45% of the world's air pollution. In the UK, time wasted in traffic costs $20 billion a year. Would you pay for cleaner air and a faster commute? Stockholm put it to a vote.
I voted for it, yes.
I voted for it.
I vote for it.
We're not old enough to vote.
We had to do something in Stockholm to improve the environment and to get a better flow in the traffic. We put a price on taking your car into the central parts of Stockholm, and we call that congestion charges.
If you start a system like this and it doesn't work on the first day, then you will be in big trouble. It must be perfect from day one.
There are 18 entry gates to the city. Each is equipped with cameras. Pictures are taken of the rear and front license plates. These pictures are sent to a central system that identifies the license plates and makes sure that the right person pays for the right passages.
One of the obstacles we overcame was the OCR, the optical character reading of the license plate. We went out to IBM's global organization and the R&D centers and find a very good software we could use. And we managed to implement it in 2 months' time.
This is the heart of the system where all images and passages are being processed. Over 99% of all pictures are correctly identified.
No, it's nice. This is how it should be all the time.
Behind me you can see the traffic, and the clock is 6 p.m. Before we had the congestion charging, the traffic was queuing up at this time of the day.
Jag tycker det är en bra idé.
I think it's a good idea because I think that we should take care of the environment in the city.
The traffic went down with about 22%, and the air pollution was about 14% better.
It's a huge international interest from different parts of the world, from the United States, from Latin America, from China, and it's really a pleasure to tell people not what we are planning to do, but what we actually have done in Stockholm.
I voted for it, yes I did. Not my husband, so but I did. I think he is not thinking like me for the future. I'm thinking for the children and the grandchildren.
Now, what does that ad say? That's brought to you by IBM, the folks that funded the Nazis. The numbers on people's arms were to be put in IBM machines. It's a eugenics company. Oh, her husband's bad. He doesn't care about the children. And, of course, they've done congestion charges in London and other places. Those numbers are frauds. It does almost nothing. Some people don't drive anymore because they can't afford the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20 pounds, several dollars when you convert it per mile when you drive at peak times. Now, in the U.S., they have trouble passing this. So with the NAFTA superhighways right outside Austin, in fact, I've been intending to take a camera crew out there, no one takes the toll road where you got to put the money in. You don't see anybody exiting. It just license plate scans you and sends you a bill. This is going to go on all the highways. All the major roads are to be turned into toll roads. 8,000 miles of Texas roads, that came out in the state of Texas to be paid to the private company Cintra of Spain. This is complete fraud. This is mass raping. They build our society around cars. We live in a sprawling society. It's designed for that. The banks bankrupt the society to get us under their control. Then they throw a wet blanket on what's left of our economy with this taxing grid, and now Obama's proposing it, but with tracker boxes in your cars, not just license plate scanners. This is the takeover, and IBM, the beast company, is the main group behind it.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle,
and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633. This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator that produces pure drinking water right from the humidity in the air. No, this isn't science fiction. It's very real. I know because I use one every day in my own home, and it's available right now to you. Because you know exactly where your water comes from with Ecola Blue, you'll know what's in your cup. Clean, great-tasting water without all the pollutants. Get your family off the grid today by ordering your own Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator for your home or business. Their best seller, the Ecola Blue 28, produces up to 7 gallons of water every day. The Ecola Blue 28 is easy to use and economical. Generate your own pure water from the humidity in the air. This system is free of chemicals and uses a multi-stage filtration system, including reverse osmosis, carbon filters, and ultraviolet lights. Order now and claim your water independence today by calling Ecola Blue at 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today. Hello, folks. This is Alex Jones, and I want to invite you to go to tpr20info.com. If you suffer from chronic or recurring pain, or if you take prescription drugs for pain, then you owe it to yourself to visit tpr20info.com and get TPR20, the effective pain relief cream without the harmful side effects of prescription drugs. I use TPR20 for arthritis in my hand, and it works great. It relieves the pain fast and fights the inflammation to keep the pain away longer. On TPR20info.com, you can read about the many uses of TPR20, like arthritis, fibromyalgia, sports injuries, back pain, sore muscles, and much, much more. Visit TPR20info.com and give yourself and those you love the gift of pain relief. Order now and get free shipping in the United States and Canada. Again, that is TPR20info.com. Or click on the TPR20 banner on Infowars.com. That's TPR20info.com. Monday through Friday, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central, we're here live, back Sunday 4 to 6 p.m. with the Sunday abbreviated transmission against tyranny. You have found it, the front lines against the New World Order. I am just reeling from the information breaking today with internal memorandum of the private banks to take full control of the world government. We already knew they were going to be making the money off of it and administrating a lot of it. This is administrating the entire system. This is in the London Guardian. We're going to be covering that after I talk to Solomon, PJ, Mark, Jim, Kathy, and others. But I want to explain something. 2 miles from where I sit is a toll road, and when you go on it, it's license plate readers. And they are putting these in nationwide for a national driving tax for carbon. They don't care if you don't want it. They're doing it. We better take our governments back. You know, the Google CEO says, yeah, we're surveilling everything you do and giving it to the government. So what? And we're going to do it to you on the streets of America. We're going to track everything you do. We're going to control everything you do. We're going to shut your resources off till you're bankrupt. So you got to come with your hat in your hand for government health care and everything else. These people are so diabolical. How do I get the stupid public to wake up? Because this is going to be done incrementally. Like the frog in the pot. I'm going to go to your calls. Please make your point quickly because I want to get to the next person, get everybody involved on air. We've got to start getting a healthy mistrust of the government. We better cut it down to size because it works for a bunch of corporations that can come in and put 50 cents in the vending machine and get $1 million back. That's basically what they get for lobbying. On average, they get millions of dollars in state and federal international lobbying for every dollar they put in. It's simple. It's a giant raping of society. And the stuff that Monckton dropped on us in the last hour, it was off the charts. Steve Watson, Aaron Dykes, Paul Watson, Kurt Nimmo. I need you guys to break down that hour-long interview, hour plus, and just get it out in headlines so people will then go watch the video and listen to the audio. And I'm burning with passion to do more. I've got more international TV to do today. I've got Texas Monthly here doing an interview. And all I want to do is go do YouTube videos rallying the people, because when I do special videos, they get so much more attention than just when I do the show for some reason. I just want to warn people. I had a reporter here yesterday with a national publication asking me, why do you care? Why are you doing this? Why do you think I'm doing it? Justice. I don't want to be a slave.